There are two opinions. One is political and the other one is personal views.
No, personal. What are you told growing up, or how do you feel?
See, in India especially, nobody is telling anything about Pakistan, right? We are reading, we are
stuff on the media, though.
the thing is that, in media, whatever is going on. See, the core people in India or in Pakistan, they are not involved in criticizing each other. The one part is that. Second one, no doubt, we are having some issues, concerns with the international border areas and all. These issues are coming like since past many years, since we got separated and all that stuff. No matter if you go deep inside the Pakistan and if you start talking about the Indians, I don't know how they react. The same way when you go inside the India and you ask the people, what do you think about Pakistan or Pakistanis or something like that, maybe they will be biased or speak things exaggerated by like whatever they are hearing or they are listening 24 hours on the news channels and the media and all. But they sometimes true and not be true. But my personal opinion is whomsoever I met here, like I'm having many friends like Pakistani friends and like Muslim Indian friends. Yeah, of course here. I always see them helping each other, especially Indians, and they greet like with a open hands whenever like see which part of the country you belong to. I'm from India. I'm from Pakistan. So this is the thing. So and they like in their own language because they speak quite distilled Urdu, like we speak Hindi, they speak more Hindi words, and so like bhaijan and all, and they offer you the help. They ask you by themselves because there are few Pakistanis who lives here in Berlin. I know many of them since past 20 years and all. And when they know like, okay, when you came, I said like 2 years back or 1.5 years back, okay, if you need anything or if you feel something, you can very well like tell us and we are ready. I don't know much of them, but whomsoever I meet Pakistani peoples, like one from my own organization and others like in my friend circle and all, they are quite good.
But does it not surprise you then? Because I'm sure your view was very different before coming from India, you know.
It's not a view, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, see, when you are in your own country, you are not meeting the people. One thing is that. You are only perceiving the things what's moving around, the news channels, the media and all. In general, the people, the core public is not bad. Trust me. Pakistanis I know here in Berlin. They don't even think like we are from the different nations. They always think, it's okay भाईजान, कमा ये हम तो एक ही हैं, अब इतनी दूर हैं, तो ये तो मतलब news channel की बात है, तो they talk in that way like.
I studied in an army school, so a lot of my friends are army officers and actually posted on the borders around Pakistan.
Okay.
Some of the experiences that I have heard from them is that normal low-level soldiers or the people from the Pakistan they get to interact with day-to-day basis are very normal people, but they feel that there are some seniors in army which are a bit fanatic about asserting their position, and that's what lead to a lot of wars and problems with India. There is a perception in India that Pakistan people or Pakistani secret agencies or army on purpose fuel passions in India. So my friends who posted in Kashmir I believe them that they do have valid proof that certain sections in the Pakistani society or media want to fuel tensions, and they use religion as a tool to motivate people to revolt against India basically. So all those things happen, and I personally believe it's just artificial agenda where people who are controlling or making people as a puppet, they are just getting paid a lot of money and then just fueling passions for wrong purpose. I understood is the media shows a more negative but less on the positive side, and then this leads to more a viral loop of getting things out of control mostly.
But do you not think that it's unfair? Pakistani people, they're just living their lives and then they're getting tarnished with this because of their leaders.
No, it's not, because most of the people are fine. It's depend on the politicians, because politicians do all this stuff.
But what about the new politician that's in like the new party?
It's fact that I don't know about that because I hate politicians. That's why I have no knowledge about the politicians.
But he wants a good relationship between India and Pakistan.
I don't think that, because politicians.
You don't think that?
No, because most most of the politicians do say like taking the war with India and Pakistan. It's happened, but because of the politician, because of the shitty peoples that doing this stuff, because they know that if we gonna do this, we can take a lot of money in our bank. That's the thing. That I'm not hating the people of Pakistan. I just hating the politician of Pakistan and India as well.
Okay, so what were you told about Pakistan growing up?
Since our childhood, we were not told anything. Like our teachers, everybody like teaching us. We are having our textbooks. It is mentioned like we were one, and how after 1947 we got separated, and then during that time, due to the one or the other political reasons, we are having land issues. We are having different issues till now. One way you can say like they are not resolved, or you can say the other party, one or the other party, don't want to resolve them. Thing is that. So disturbances is all there.
But recently, their Prime Minister of Pakistan tried to come forward in the government.
It's not the last time. It's not the new, the only Prime Minister you were talking about, the Imran Khan, I guess. Yeah. Every time, in every government, every Prime Minister tried, and even we also tried.
No, but your Prime Minister said no, like he didn't.
But there is a reason behind that. You know, we are in that peace talking and all this agenda since past many decades, but they are not coming to an end, because what they say sometime on the open channels or on the open grounds, they are not following their own words.
There's a lot of corruption,
so there is no
on
point.
both sides.
Sorry?
There's a lot of corruption, especially before in Pakistan. There's a lot.
See, it's not about the corruption. Corruption is, you put the corruption aside. But the thing is that, okay, if you want to shake a hand, you want to like move forward with a friendly relation with one country or the other country, you need to take care of the interest of other country too. See, when we get the invitation or when we invite, if you talk about the 2014, our new government, the BJP, when they came in ruling party, they invite the Pakistan Prime Ministers and all. They visited our country. But the main agenda on which the peacekeeping or the problem solving techniques need to be talked about or discussed, and whatever discussed at that particular moment, that need to be followed up, that need to be taken care. But after that, after the meeting's gone, the parties are back to their own countries, nobody care about. That is the main
But
thing.
it doesn't help that the media kind of stirs up the animosity between.
Of course, see, if you take an example, like suppose just to be in a limelight, I call someone, because nobody can say I need or I want something bad for the other people. Everybody say in this world, every single person, even a bad, even a worse person will say, I work for the well-being of the humanity or something like that. So every Prime Minister, every ruling government, everybody tried to shake a friendly hand with us. They try to show the world, not they, I'm not pinpointing a one country, but when they call us or when we call them, we discuss on the core matters like which are causing disturbance between both two countries. But after that, instead of working on those core things, the thing is that the other things came into existence and start taking place, and the core people start forgetting about the main things and they are not working on that.
So it's really interesting. So now you've come to the UK and you've met Pakistanis and you realise, hey, we're just the same.
Yeah, we are just the same. Yeah, they are also friendly. They don't see. Even I am a member of the Pakistani union here. Yeah, so they are very friendly. They don't do anything or they don't talk about it. That's all.
That's really good.
I think that this mindset needs to change both in India and in Pakistan. For me, it's easy to say because I have lived abroad for the last 5 years. But people living in India all their life or in Pakistan as well, they don't get exposed to a lot of things that I have been. So it is important that people realize that both these countries have human beings, and it's just that the political regimes that artificially creating this hate, and that needs to change.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your message to your fellow Indians about this topic?
Don't hate the Pakistanis.
Why?
And it's silly to do that because you're just taught to believe that they are bad, which is just not the case.
Yeah, they're just like them.
Yeah.
And also a message to Pakistani people.
I don't know. Pakistani people, they also kind of go through the same environment in their own sense, I would say. So just open your minds and get rid of the artificial wall that is built. It's just an imaginary border, I would say, and the political pressure or political scenario that is causing all this havoc.